All right, so post-lift, after a few days have passed, you gotta go back to the grocery store, man. I gotta eat something. I've been doing the Carb Master Milk, and interestingly enough, the chocolate variety is not in here. You know, the chocolate milk has kind of become, I wouldn't call it a staple of the bulking diet, but I'll say this, it's always stocked in the fridge. 170. 170 calories. That's something. That will add up quick. Again, the calorie smart option, the calorie smart option, the zero sugar lemonade, the zero sugar punch, stuff like that. You know, any food which you can find a lower calorie version of, it's just by taste. I swear, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Maybe not you specifically, but like when people say they taste the difference between like a diet soda and a regular, I don't know. It just doesn't hit me that hard. The egg whites in a carton are much better, but looks like they're totally out. So I guess I'll settle for a standard dozen. So typical lifter, let's just say lifter vocabulary, right? If you've kind of counted your macros for long enough, you know an egg white, 3.6 grams of protein, and a whole egg is 6 grams of protein, but 5 grams of fat. So again, I guess it is a little bit different, but going for the calorie smart option, getting rid of the yolks, maybe throw in one just for the omega-3s, but you know, a dozen egg whites versus a dozen whole eggs, that is an incredibly different meal. This is probably my favorite Live Carb Smart buns. So let's get another hamburger bun just to compare it to. Where are they? One moment. There we go. All right. So the Carb Smart option, 1 gram of fat per bun. Right? The full carb, 2.5. That's pretty comparable. But going down to the total carbohydrates, right? 21 grams of total carbohydrates. But you got to look a little bit deeper. Dietary fiber, right? Insoluble dietary fiber, 18 grams, right? So when you read that, the insoluble fiber, it's not getting digested. You're not breaking that down as energy. It's kind of just passing through your system. So even though in technicality it counts as like carbs, there's no calories, at least a negligible amount. So you got to do a little bit of math, a little bit of subtraction. The total minus the insoluble fiber. So each one of these buns is going to have 3 grams of carbs compared to 30 over here, 10 times less carb load. I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer. If I'm bulking, I want a full fat ribeye. You know, I don't mind 40 or however many grams of fat are in a ribeye at once, because I want those extra calories, man. I'm trying to pack some weight on. But if I'm cutting down, I'm trying to do the absolute opposite. Let's just look at this visually compared to a ribeye. You don't have to be a scientist to tell that this has got way more fat than this.